God. What's up, YouTube? I'm not saying all that stuff I said over again. The wifey done kicked the daggone power cord out, and we lost the recording of me saying, Shaun Attwood, this is Uncle Mike speaking, y'all. I'm on vacation. I got too much red horse in me. I'm tell y'all like this. Y'all better straighten y'all mess up, all of y'all. Shaun Attwood, Maggie, I didn't even know she was on the daggone thing. And Ron, I texted Ron last night because I watched the video that he put up about Ronnie Bo. And I think Ronnie Bo is cool peoples, man. I think Ronnie Bo is cool people. I think Ron is cool people. I think Shaun is cool people. I'm trying to figure out how cool people can't get along with each other. That's not good. Then somebody ain't as cool as I thought they were. I don't know. I'm trying to get to the bottom of it. So my teams have sent me this video while I'm on vacation, and I'm trying my best to check this video out. Wow, I try to focus the camera like it's supposed to be focused. I don't know. I'm too drunk to do all this. Long story short, then you got Stephanie is my co-host. And you got the Too Strong and Stephanie. And I swear, y'all, this is the funniest part. The funniest part is Stephanie and Too Strong and Marvin, my bad, Marvin. That's my man, though, man. I love a fighter. But you fighting somebody that's on the same side as you on. She feel the same way you feel about Ali Carter, man. I don't understand how y'all missing each other. But hey, it is what it is, man. I keep telling people I don't give a damn about either way you want to fly, as long as you're in the air. If you're in the air flying, just fly. Whatever, man. You got time for that bull. So this thing must be moving because the numbers keep changing. So I done talked long enough and ain't said nothing. That's how Uncle Mike does, but man, we need to get along. So this joint played, about a minute or so. She said, let me back up just one more time.
The whole situation, with Steph and me, when we did the live yesterday. First of all, me and Steph are really cool. She is working right now, but she may come tonight, so whatever, like we're cool. And I saw other people say, oh, I don't understand why you're trying to force Steph into saying this or saying that, or believing Ali or not believing her. The conversation with me and Steph had nothing to do with believing Ali or not believing Ali. Hello, Golden Queen. Hello, Cat.
Okay.
Yeah, it had nothing to do with believing Ali or not. It was about showing interest when you're reacting to a video. Because I think personally that because when Steph is not interested in something, like her face is just like, she's so expressive. And I understand as an extremely expressive person myself. So when she was watching the video, she looked like she didn't give a damn. And I was talking about the fact that, well, and the whole situation with Ali Carter, since Mike was talking about it a lot on his channel, that's why I was telling her that if you're to react to something, it's going to probably reflect on the whole brand. But at the end of the day, I believe that Too Strong made a big deal out of absolutely nothing. It was really weird how he reacted. He made like this should have been a phone call. Like at the end of the day, that's what I believe. I understand that his feeling could have been butthurt because Steph didn't give a damn about his video of debunking Ali again and again and again and again. Like that is not her interest. But like I said, this is more. It seems to me more like he was hurt and his emotion, because it's not like Steph said that she believed Ali or not. And like I said, I don't care if she believes Ali or not. Nor does anyone care if she believes Ali or not. It was more about Too Strong's butt hurt feeling, which he had like, wow. He was really hurt by her not giving a damn about what he was saying. Because at the end of the day, like Ali was practical.
Oh my
So sorry. Was practical to the channel
oh my
because
God. Wait a
she
minute.
was bringing awareness to teleporting.
Okay.
And if she was a real victim and she was giving real testimony, that was good. But now
Wow.
that maybe she's not as reliable, then Steph doesn't have like there's no point in talking about her because at the end of the day, her point is to help the children. So that was it. That was just a conflict of interest. And like I said, I can understand why Too Strong was kind of but hurt by the fact that she looked like, yo, it doesn't matter. I want to talk about the children. Like, I understand you're butt hurt, but why do all that big video about a video that literally happened 3 weeks ago? Like, this is not a new
But she keeps saying butt hurt. Is that what she's saying? I don't know, y'all. That sounds funny to me. You over there butt hurt. What? Is that what you saying? Come on, Maggie. This is funny right here, man. Here we go.
video. It was really old. And I don't understand why he even bothered doing that video, trying to act as if she was an idiot or something. So I saw some people being like, "Oh, Maggie, you were not being nice to Steph," and I'm like, "This is me debating. I don't understand why someone thinks that when I'm debating with someone, because at the end of the day, I do believe that when you go on a big channel like Uncle Mike's channel, and you're looking at something, your reaction are going to be scrutinized by people. Therefore, you need to, look either interested or something because that's what you're doing. Like there's a reason why you're reacting to the video. It's supposed to bring interest to you. So that was what I was arguing personally. But I saw that people were like, "Oh, blah 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 blah." So okay, down south. Okay, I was a little confused myself. Okay, perfect. So that was my point because I really don't care if she believes Ali or not. Like, knock yourself out. Believe what you want. We can debate on it, but like I said, nobody. Please expect me to smile while I'm debating. I am debating. Am I supposed to be like, and then na, 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 na? Like, no, I'm debating.
Wow.
So, I saw a comment telling me that I was trying to make her to force her into something. I was like, nah, me and Steph were literally talking this morning. Like it doesn't matter. I at the end of the day believe that this should have been an email or a call because Too Strong and Uncle Mike are friends. So why in the name of Jesus did they decide to do a video about it? It was so extra. So that's what I
Wow.
personally see in that whole situation. I think it is kind of ridiculous.
Right. She right. I mean, we all friends, man. You know, I don't think I'm cool with everybody, man. I don't look. That's your opinion. I think the girl is doing the best she can. Nah, she doing this and she working for this. People are so Stephanie ain't working for nobody. Cause if she is working for somebody, then I wouldn't be pulling money out of my pocket. How about that? If she working with somebody, she would be having some tens or $20,000. You think she that stupid to be working for somebody? They gonna get $100, $50? Shit, she got bills to pay. I got bills to pay. The hell wrong with y'all? Get this shit together, man. All of y'all get this shit together. I'm getting pissed off over here. We ain't even get this video 3 hours long. We ain't gonna get to the end of this.
And I think that it
Playing
was
this
blown out
bull.
of proportion, but it had to be addressed because he did a video about it. And Steph is my friend. So I just said, Plotter. Yeah, Too Strong made himself look like a tit. Yes, he did. Like because he was criticizing what is her name? I'm so sorry, ADHD. So because he was criticizing Steph, it was just like, why are you so butthurt? And he was accusing her of being too emotional about the Ali situation when clearly he was the one being way too emotional about it. Why make a freaking big video about this? This is so ridiculous. Like just because, like even if she believed Ali, did she really deserve to be called out for something so small? Like people don't have the right to disagree. It was like so whack. But like I said, I could understand for the aspect of lack of interest, being dismissive. I don't think anyone should be dismissive of anyone on YouTube because even on my own channel, some people are gonna be like, "Oh, Maggie, why don't you talk about this instead?" It's just like, dude, can I just talk about freaking Game of Thrones if I feel like it? Like, do I need to? Oh, breaking news! Link! I sent it to you. Wait.
Jaguar Wright, yeah. Jaguar Wright effect. I think Jaguar about to come on. I haven't seen this yet. I don't know what's going on. I'm just listening. Shout out to Maggie.
There you go,
Maggie
everyone. I
is
sent the link to Jag. Hello.
shout out to Maggie. She's so
Yes, from
beautiful.
Star. I have my channel back. It's
From
beautiful.
Star,
And people,
yeah.
please don't forget to like the stream. This is what is gonna push it into the algorithm.
Hey guys, Uncle Mike here with big news. YouTube has changed my life, and now it's your turn. See, Uncle Mike was tired of being broke after every payday. So I decided to do something about it. So I invested over about $9,000 in YouTube courses and online coaching. Man, I was determined to change. But guess what? None of these systems gave me the one-on-one coaching that I needed. So I created my own YouTube course with the help that you need to make sure that you succeed. If you're ready to learn and you're not afraid to put in the work, you too can make a real change. Sign up now and Uncle Mike will send you the 4 videos that got me started. 100% free. Click the word more below and look for our YouTube growth system. That's our course. Now, let's get back to this video.
Hello, Jag.
Oh my God, Maggie, I hit your link.
What's going on?
Maggie got a link. Maggie got a link.
Jaguar
I
Wright,
love
y'all.
it. I'm over here. I'm on your channel. It's amazing. And I hit your link. No,
Yes.
no, listen to me. I switched up my phone and everything. I could have went on my other phone. Me and Grace was talking. We was gossiping. And I'm making her call me on the other phone because I called you on my Zoom phone, but I forgot. I don't need Zoom no more. Maggie's got
Exactly.
a
No
link.
Zoom anymore. StreamYard.
Oh, I hope they're eating their hearts out. I'm sure they are. So,
Mm,
you know what? When I go to sleep and wake up sometimes, it's quite amazing
mhm. Oh,
because my
Sean.
mind
Hello,
gets to
Sean.
rest. Hey, who's in the chat?
I don't know if it's Sean. Is it Sean?
Uh-oh. Shaun Attwood. Yep, that's
It
Shaun.
says Shaun Attwood. Hey, Sean.
I think it's
Oh my
him.
Yeah.
girl,
Oh
listen to me.
boy.
Look at you. Look at you. You got a hot spot going on over here.
Exactly.
So wait a
So, Sean,
second.
if it's you, you can come up if you want. But yes, what is going on, Jag?
Oh shucks. Oh, go
What
on,
a
Maggie.
difference a day
Maggie got all the
makes.
heavy
I'm
hitters.
telling you, child.
Heavy
Wait a
hitters.
minute. So you know, last night that
Mm-hmm.
that person that was wishing death upon me last night with them cards,
Yes.
La Shroomer.
Yes, La Mimi. Yes.
Yeah, you remember she was going crazy about me last night.
I didn't watch her. I was watching the
Oh,
documentary. What happened?
oh, hold on a second. Grace is here. Grace.
Grace.
Okay, we're here with Maggie. beautiful Maggie. How are you,
Hello,
darling?
Hello,
Oh,
Grace. I'm good, and you?
Ayasha's here too. Hey, Ayasha. Hey.
Jag, Sean has a question for you in the chat.
Oh, hold on. Let me see. Does
Mm-hmm.
Jag want us to do it on your channel? I mean, Maggie, we can do it on your channel. We can do it on my channel. It doesn't matter. It's all the same neighborhood. Isn't that fabulous?
There you go. That's
So
fabulous.
I thought we
So
were gonna
yeah,
do it on my channel. I'm waiting for Odell. He had to run some errands. He was gonna reach out to everyone so we could figure out the time. But I would prefer Odell be around. Um, oh hey babe,
absolutely.
we're live on Maggie. Look at this. The mod squad showed up.
All right, let's get some to
The
some juicy stuff.
conversation, or are we gonna do it on our channel?
Jag.
The ETU to get home. Okay, well,
Part.
so anyway,
There we go.
Yes.
There we go.
gossip. Now,
Now.
Yes.
me and Grace was talking, and I like when me and Grace get to, like Grace and y'all really get my gears going with a good cup of coffee. Oh my God. So first, I watched, I replayed my sit down with Natanya last night. And by the way, I shared it on the community wall. I had to watch it. And oh my God, what a conversation that was. What fellowship. I It's such an honor to have her in my life. And I'm so honored to just be able to show my appreciation. She's such an amazing soul. You guys really need to check that out. Replay gang, get over there, run those numbers up. It was a testimony and a celebration, and it was a beautiful thing. So, yeah, anyway, I'm doing that. And then, boom, I see the short that Lamisha put up of me. Have you seen the short?
The a short?
No, that Lamisha put up of me, the short.
No, I did not.
Lamisha
Yeah.
putting up shorts.
So, this is what I found very interesting because I actually
Mm-hmm.
posted about this as well. See, Lamisha began telling an old troll lie that originated back in 2023 when I had just been released from jail and my bondholder was someone named Taisha Renee Johnson, also known as TJ. If anybody remembers that, it's Ayasha. And Ayasha knows everything that I endured through that experience, and she know all that it took for me to get away. Right. And this was back in 2023. And there was this little picture of this unfortunate soul laid out drunk on the ground with the most awful case of eczema between their thighs. And they started, the trolls, trying to convince everyone that that was me and that I had some kind of disease and whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. Now,
Mm-hmm.
Ayasha, all of that has been debunked many times over, even by TJ herself, correct? Right, correct. Correct. So if all of that was sorted, why is Lamisha Fuller's moderator sending her these things so that she can commit slander and defamation live online?
Mm-hmm.
And see, I know that it's her moderator, this divine person that sounds
Mm-hmm.
just like Danny Robertson.
Mm-hmm.
See, the reason why I know that this moderator, this divine person, is the one that's sending these informations to Lamisha is because Lamisha was so hot to put it up, she didn't even bother to cover up the screen name of the person that sent her the text.
Wow, that's
Oh,
crazy.
such a genius and a savant.
Uh.
Yeah.
That's
A
crazy.
muff, 87 or 78, something like that. Yeah,
Hey,
they
Hmm.
were sitting there sending her old troll farm lies to defame my character live online. And these are supposed to be moderators. Now, what I'm not understanding is the one woman that was talking sound so much like Amber that
Hmm.
it was kind of uncanny. And then the other person sound just like Danny Robinson, but she say her name is just Divine. But Divine, I do have the screenshot of you sending, as a moderator, you sending those lies to Lamisha Fuller to tell on me. Now, the last time I checked, I think that's all I need for a defamation lawsuit against you. And unlike Danny Robinson, Divine, you came up now. That means I get to go after your channel, ma'am, sir, or whatever you are, they, them.
or whatever you are,
That means you got to give up your identity,
ma'am,
person.
sir, person, whatever you are.
And if you're lying about who you are in any way, that is enough to have you removed from YouTube altogether.
The Music Recording Network.
And considering that the defamation materials that you sent came from specific content creators,
Oh, shucks.
the official King, Danny Robertson, Sean Davy Way. These were their receipts that they were circling around and lying about back in 2023. That was 2 years ago. 2 years, sure was. So why in
They
God's
just
name
they
would
have
Lamisha
nothing,
Fuller?
Jack.
No, no, but why would she be running with lies that were sent to her by her moderators if her moderators haven't been around since 2023 or involved with someone who was very involved with all of that? They all
Listen,
working together.
that Divine is clearly is clearly an agent of Danny. Either it's Danny herself or it's her brother. She has been put on Lamisha to handle Lamisha and her content, which is now going extremely against you and recycling old thing because they have nothing.
But
They
the
have
thing is,
nothing.
the only way Lamisha Fuller could be recycling something from the troll farm in 2023 is if she's working in collusion with the troll farm.
Yeah,
That's
she
all
is.
she's doing.
Divine works for Danny or is Danny. That if anyone has any doubt about it, like let's all laugh together.
Oh, somebody's gonna have to give up their true identity. Mhm.
Do you really want that?
Oh yeah.
Does it even matter? Isn't
Oh
that a
yeah.
waste of money?
No, I don't think so. Henry, what do you think?
I think they are insignificant. If they need to go with
Oh
a
my
a
God.
rumor from 2023 that's already been debunked,
It's
that
not
is
about the rumor.
desperation.
It's not about the rumor. It's
It's
about the
about how
point
to.
of it's about the point of contact.
Yeah, it's divine.
Peddling troll farm lies. The only way that is if they're working with the troll farm.
Yes,
Why would Lamisha Fuller be working with the troll farm
because
if
she has
she's
been put in
truly a victim?
place. Hmm?
If she's truly a victim, why would she be working with the troll farm?
Lamisha is not a victim.
Exactly. Do you
She
see what
doesn't
I'm saying?
matter. She doesn't matter.
Oh, she doesn't matter at all. And yet they're moving her and pumping her. She sat there online and asked that boyfriend of hers, what other bad thing did she need to say about me?
Yeah, she's desperate. She wants your attention.
I know.
She has nothing. She has no
I told
content.
you.
Nobody wants her anymore. They're gonna throw her out, and she knows it.
Oh, they're about to grind her all the way up, just like I said they were.
Exactly. She's
Didn't
not
I say
gonna
this was
be
gonna
of
happen?
relevance for long because they will get rid of her when the time is right.
Oh, they're
Mm.
already doing that now.
Exactly.
Mm.
She doesn't matter. She may be desperate to try that she still has some type of relevance for the troll farm as a weapon against you, but she doesn't.
Yeah, I know. I know. Oh yeah. So y'all let me
I
know
think
what's
Ronnie
what.
Bo is mad at me
Why?
because he doesn't I think he doesn't see that my title is just a clickbait.
Oh honey, I don't know.
And I wanted to actually, like, I wanted to do really a timeline of the story personally.
Yeah, we need to do a timeline of the story. You know
Mhm.
how I feel.
Because
Timing
when
is
Ronnie
everything.
talks, he says things that comes from his perspective, and when Ron talks, he says things that comes from his perspective. And in both situation, they are not telling the full situation.
Okay.
Well, what I will
Okay.
say is
Hmm.
everybody has to stand doing their own thing. As far as I'm concerned, I think the video that Ron did was very misleading because you purposefully omitted an entire section of the origin of how it all started. It's easy to go through and pick apart a fight when it's happening. But the question is, how did we get to the fight?
Exactly. And I think
And
that there is a difference of also perspective coming from country, and there is also a lack of education and history, and
yeah,
also there is a problem with the herd mentality. The story about always having to protect your friend, this is high school. It's not. Like, we're not in high school anymore.
number one, if you got to spend all of your time protecting your friend, it sounds like you need to pick better friends. Um, that's number one. Like
Facts.
I came up hard in the streets.
Hmm.
I had a lot of friends that put me in bad situations, and I was a stand up person, and I had to live with the effects of the choice that I made. But at the end of the day, I had to learn that maybe it's time for me to choose better friends.
Hmm.
Maybe
So,
it's
yeah.
time for me to choose friends that I don't have to constantly clean up after or prepare for this for. Prepare. That's not what friends do. Friends don't bring trouble to your life.
Facts. That's a fact.
So I don't subscribe to that. I believe that everybody is an adult. I believe that everybody has a choice to do what they want to do. People have had a lot of things to say about the way Ronnie Bo moved, and my response has always been the same. That's a grown ass man.
Hmm.
I can't tell a grown ass man how to be a grown ass man. What I can say is yo, little bro, I see this, I see this. Let you know, wish you well, praying for you. That's that.
Facts.
I can't tell him how to move no differently than I can tell Ron how to move.
Exactly.
Because
But
Ron,
like I said,
I
I
mean,
think
no,
that
I'm just
there is a,
saying, no,
Facts.
listen
yeah.
to
Facts.
me. There were conversations where Ron has called Odell and I, and we had to ask ourselves, is he on something? Like, for real.
Hmm. I
Ron be like,
understand.
Ron be over the top and out of control. And if I were to forward, like just come forward and say, oh, let you listen to this crazy voice clip from Ron, what would that gain for me?
What? It's like you
I
have
said,
a
what?
background noise
Oh,
like
yeah, no,
behind
that's
you.
Odell. He's in the car driving.
Oh, okay, okay. I'm so sorry. Yeah.
But
What were you saying?
I'm saying, what would that profit me?
Hmm.
The first second. that his moderators started a coup against my platform for no reason at all and without conversation. I could have had a lot to say about that. I could have showed a
Mhm.
lot about that. I could have went and pulled some of those wild ass voice clips he done sent me about being a superhero and we go the boy be wild.
Oh, you're talking about
And if I
Ron?
let Ron be wild. And if
Yeah,
I
like I
let people
said,
hear
I think that there's a lot of misunderstanding that
no,
I
but do
want
you
to
see what I'm
address.
saying?
And then, because for me, Jag, you're going to the conclusion. When me, I prefer to guide people. And then after that, we talk about the
I know. I'm
conclusion.
just explaining my position.
Okay. So,
And my
yeah,
position is simply if I wanted to make Ron look crazy, I could do it too. It would be real easy for me to make Ron look batshit crazy.
yeah, yeah.
Like I could take any of his voice clips that he sent me with on these long, wild ass rants that honestly any normal human being would consider as a little over the top when you're just getting to
Okay,
know
here we
somebody.
go. Here
A
we
lot of
go.
energy,
Here we
maybe a little
go.
too much sometimes. But see, I'm a gracious person. So what I'm not gonna do is take all of that and clip it up and then put a narrative on it and spin it to make people look at you like you're a whole nut. Because see, that would only hurt my friend, Shaun Attwood, because you're associated with his brand.
Sean is sent you a message.
I see. He can come
Okay,
on.
cool.
But I mean, you see what I'm saying?
Like I said, for me, I don't want to tell my end of what I think. I like to
Oh
go
no,
from the
I
beginning,
agree.
like a journey.
I agree.
Okay. Hmm.
I'm just saying where I'm at with it.
Exactly.
I
Exactly.
don't
I
see
agree
the
with that.
purpose. I don't see the purpose in legitimately going out of your way to try to make someone look bad to prove a point. If your point is valid, if your point is based in fact, you don't gotta make nobody look at anything. They can see it clearly for themselves. I don't have to make people look crazy. People make themselves look crazy. So I just don't
Hello,
appreciate
Sean.
that part of it.
Hey guys.
The man, the man has just walked into the room. I saw this live stream, man. I didn't click on it. I was busy doing some stuff. They would have had me on here also, but dude, you gotta, if you put yourself aside too strong and Maggie, Ronnie Bo, Ron, I can't I can't say, well, um, Jaguar, she gonna say what she gonna say. But me and Shaun, I'm trying to be like Shaun Attwood. Shaun does not, he don't, I never see him tell somebody what he thinks. And that's what I like about him, man. Study this dude. You want to make some money? I swear to God. If you want to make some money, study this dude right here with his bald headed self. I cut my hair too, Shaun. I'm bald headed too. So, nah, let's check it out. Here we go, y'all. Uncle Mike telling y'all what to do to make some money. Here we go.
Yes. Hey, Sean.
Hey, how's everybody doing?
Can I say something to you?
Yeah, go for it.
I am sick and tired of meeting with you like this.
I know, I was thinking the same.
Because me and you, we're great. Or at least last I checked, I thought we were great.
We are great.
That's what I thought.
Watch this. Watch how
And
he
I'm just
handles
like,
stuff. Yeah, we are
how
great.
are we? Oh, how are we great? And there's always this chaos, and I don't like it. And I just wanted to say before we get started, I've come to see you as a friend and an ally, but you're a very, very, very smart guy. And when we first worked together, there was a thing that had happened, and The way you approach that with me, that will never leave me. That's why I wear that gift. I waited for Christmas on purpose. I wanted it to be my Christmas gift.
Oh, thank you.
And it truly has been a gift. And I wear this every day because I remember it just reminds me of that first conversation we had regarding some troll foolishness.
I'm
Yeah.
so sorry. Ronnie is
Oh,
sending me a message and he
oh,
wants me to read it, and then after he will come on.
okay.
Okay. You all did.
Oh, oh my God. Oh my God.
Maggie,
Maggie,
Hmm?
did you freeze?
big time.
Uh-oh.
She freeze big time.
Well, I just wanted to say, Sean,
She's
your
back.
advice never
Can you
leaves.
hear me? Oh, you couldn't hear me?
No, we
Okay,
couldn't
wait
hear
a
No,
Yeah,
you.
you
you
second.
froze.
froze.
You froze.
Okay, wait a second. I'm getting a handle of all that technology.
Oh, it's okay, honey. You're doing great.
Ugh.
Sean, it really was a pleasure having Maggie host a morning show on our channel. It was a pleasure. I'm starting to see why you got her. She's really wonderful.
I've been
Thank
I
you
was
so.
I've been on the road for the past few days listening to your shows.
Oh, yeah, that's
Yes.
nice. Wait a second. I'm just going to read the message. You all didn't ask me to participate in that SHIET while you all was making arrangement for it, and you all expect me to feel compelled to join you all on some last minute SHIT all of a sudden, lol. Like, what the F is wrong with y'all? I don't play them weird ass game you all play. And I think that's my fault because I just sent him the link without texting a context. But yeah, it was
Okay.
just because I'm sorry, Ronnie. I did send the link without any explanation. I don't
Oh
take
well,
you for granted at all. I'm sorry.
Well,
well,
I explained it to him, Maggie. I explained it to him. I'll read you what I sent him earlier today. Hey,
Mm.
Ronnie, it breaks my heart that two men of valor who are trying to make positive changes in the world
Amen.
are beefing over some misunderstandings,
Amen.
making videos and writing books. So let's go on Jack's channel to clear up these misunderstandings ASAP so we can go back to our mission instead of this
Amen. The
toxic
mission.
focus on internal strife. Our enemies are licking their lips and relishing these developments as
mm-hmm,
they come up with new schemes to divide our community and achieve their goal to separate the collaborations between me and Jag.
mm-hmm. I couldn't agree more. You know, Sean, that's the funny thing. I keep telling people about the little fires everywhere. And I keep reminding people that it's distraction that is slowing us down from the ultimate goal. All of these distractions, they deflate the height of the great moments that have been happening. Sons of Ecstasy, that's an amazing moment. And they work so hard to overshadow it. And as collaborators and friends, we have to really think better of protecting each other's platforms, and I do my best, which is why I address the situation with Steph right on, because I don't want people mislabeling people. Let people live by the title that they earn, not the moniker you placed on them. And it's integrity. At the end of the day, it really just comes down to integrity. And I cannot say enough that Sean has always been integral with us. We have enjoyed our association. We do not have any inclination to end it, but to propel it. Because Sean, outside of real life, you have the hottest Jaguar Wright content on YouTube.
Had, let's say, because you're not aware of what's happened in the last couple of days.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Uh-oh. What happened?
some things happen.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, there was three things that destroyed all my Epstein content, and they were lawsuits, they were strikes, and they were internal feuds between all of the people who started out working together. And we're just seeing
Mm,
history completely repeating itself right now with the Diddy content of mine. 90%, 90% of my Diddy content had to be deleted yesterday. I've got a huge legal
wow.
situation right now, and my lawyer's handling it. And he told me it all had to go. Otherwise, basically, they're going to come and take your whole channel. So that's all gone. And this is the thing you mentioned, Jag, the distraction of people like Ron and Ronnie feuding, making us take all these hours to focus on that, when the real threat, the enemy, is slipping in right now, seeing the weakness amongst us because people
Yes.
are feuding, the internal strife, and they're
Yeah.
taking advantage of that now to come in with the death blow. So 90% of my videos on Diddy, including all the classic podcasts with Jag, I'm no longer on YouTube. I got a strike from Facebook this week. I've had a warning
Wow.
from YouTube. They are pulling the big guns out. And meanwhile, we've got to come on here and try and keep harmony amongst everybody, which is taking hours and hours and hours out of our days, while these monsters can come in and take advantage of the situation, which is exactly what they're doing.
Sean, did they start doing all of this after the lawsuit?
Yes.
Yeah. Which was the point of mentioning him.
Wow. That's crazy.
Which is
Oh,
why I
Excuse me, y'all. I'm sneezing and everything. I got a cold. I'm in the Philippines. I cannot believe this. I wonder if any of the information he's talking about, we already did reactions to. We did so many reactions to Shaun Attwood stuff. So, Shaun, your stuff may not be 100% deleted.
I am glad that I pulled the
oh,
pin on every last one of those frauds because they were trying to set it up and make it look like it was being taken down because he was pushing lies, but they couldn't do it because of what I've done, so they had to find another way in.
Exactly.
People are they're
I
not
am so
realizing
sorry, Sean.
there
I
is a
am so
much
sorry.
larger game afoot. Am I
Sincerely, like I
wrong,
said,
Sean?
I think I have decorticated the whole story, and I think that the only thing that holds the story together and make people be separated is the herd mentality.
Yes,
Because
but is it
sometimes there is a bad apple, and sometimes we need to take out the bad apple instead of protecting the bad apple.
oh, well, honey, I don't, good luck with that. This is called YouTube. You know
Like I
what that
said, I
means?
think I've
Vanity,
because
vanity.
I'm seeing mis misunderstanding after misunderstanding after misunderstanding that come from a lack of understanding of history, a lack of understanding of the fact that we are in two different continents, and there
Yeah,
is one point of origin that we need to address.
yeah,
I think it is. That's why today, that's what I wanted to do, to really decorticate everything, because what Ron did yesterday was clearly emotional. He tried to make it seem like it was rational, but it was not. That's why there were so many parts missing. And like I said, Ron, at the end of the day, maybe history, he doesn't like history all that much, because I think there are some misunderstanding from him towards Ronnie Bo. And Ronnie Bo doesn't understand that right now in the UK, because of the gang grooming, we shall say, there is racial tension. So there is two racial tension from two different continents that are clashing at the moment. And there is a lack of understanding of the history. because Ron kept on repeating the thing about Hitler, 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 Hitler. But Hitler doesn't only mean extremist. How did he gain all the support from all the German? Like there is a lack of understanding of history of World War One and World War Two. Like there's a lack of understanding that what
And
happened to Germany.
misinformation. And a
Exactly.
ton of misinformation. And guess what? All of that makes perfect and total sense. And that and 50 cents will still get you a ticket to nowhere, Maggie.
Yeah.
And the only
But with
reason
the
I say that is because
mhm.
people, everything that you just said was so elegant and it was so complex
But
and
I
it
want to
was so
finish my
lovely.
analogy with the
I
WW1 and
know.
WW2 because
Go on
people may not
ahead.
understand. Please, Jack, let's just finish that analogy. It's really
I
important to
know.
me. I was
I
really
know.
trying to understand yesterday what happened. I spent like hours. So, because I think that there is one thing that started all of this, and then after that, it was misunderstanding from people coming from two different continents. So,
Yeah.
I'm going to start with the misunderstanding just to explain. When WW1 war was lost, Germany had to repay every country. They couldn't have an army. They were treated like dirt while the Jewish people were rich in the eyes of the German. It created a lot of inequality, and that's how Hitler came into power by saying to the German people that they were going to regain their country. So when Ronnie Bo was talking about Hitler, he was talking about the fact that, yo,
Facts.
if there is an exterior force coming out, we need to fight for the people who are like us. And that was what he meant when he was talking about Adolf Hitler. It was not about what the horrible thing. It was not about being racist toward anyone. It was about what ideology was based upon. But Ron, because Ron and a lot of people just associate Adolf Hitler with what happened at the end, he was just like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Which is something that can be absolutely understood. But I understood what Ronnie Bo also meant. And then there is the whole thing about the money. Yes, Jack, now you can talk. Thank you so much.
Maggie,
Yes.
it's your channel, baby.
Okay, now you
And
can
I'm
talk.
just a guest here. I hate the fact that you had to even explain all of that because that shouldn't be the topic.
Yeah, but he kept on repeating the Hitler thing as an argument. And I was like, this is not an argument
And
because
it was
he was not
disgusting.
talking about that ideology at all. It
And
was
it was,
simplistic.
once again, like I said at the beginning, if you want to go out of your way to try to make somebody look crazy, you can. But it's a choice. It's a choice. Any of us have said things that anybody on the internet can take and remix and chop and screw and make us sound all kinds of crazy. The question is why did you feel the need to have to go out of your way to try to make somebody look crazy? Why was that necessary?
Mm,
And to do that
mm.
and to force people who have nothing to do with any of this to have to explain it. You know, for Sean to have to be here and take time out of his very busy schedule and his very real life to address a topic that he had nothing to do with is crazy work to me. Because the truth is, it's his platform that have has provided a space for all of these people to develop their voices and to be heard. He's been like the Underground Railroad. And now people are just coming through doing whatever they want to do. Ain't nobody asking nobody how they feel or how they think. People are making moves independently and yet still wanting to be a part of the unity. You can't be a part of division and unity working as an agent of both equally at the same time. You cannot. You have to pick a side.
You have
You
to.
can't be both. I know they got this thing called Cat Dog. It's a cartoon. That can't happen in real life. You got to stop. We got moderators that are doing way too much. We have side chat activity that should not be. We got a lot of things we need to do better as a community. If we're going to call ourselves a community, then we have to behave as such. Am I wrong, Shaun?
No, you're not wrong at all. It's gone from we were creating content about the monsters to shine a light on them, to now the majority of the content is being created about each other. It's insane. We've got to go back to the mission. But like I said, I went through this with the Epstein case. And when everybody started falling out with the Epstein case, it's 3-4 years later, some of those people are still beefing to this day. It's like a force comes in, a campaign to destroy the good work everybody's doing, whether it's trolls, whether it's black ops, whether it's private investigators, whether it's content creators getting paid off to manipulate things. And they are so successful at these campaigns because they have so much money behind them. Look how much money Diddy's got. Look how much money Jay-Z's got. These guys can have people wiped off the face of the earth if they want to. It is simple for them to use their resources and get these diabolical schemes in motion. So I'm not here to defend Ron. I'm not here to defend Ronnie Bo. I'm not here to put Ron down. I'm not here to put Ronnie Bo down. I'm here calling for unity so we can get back to focusing on our mission. I've spent all these hours and hours. I was doing schools talks in London. I was doing podcasts, hours and hours just listening to what's Ronnie Bo saying, what's Ron saying. I should have been listening to the latest news developments with Diddy, the latest news developments with Jay-Z, so I could come home and interview people and create content. Instead, I came home, I spent hours dealing with this legal situation, watching all my videos get wiped out off YouTube, and then having to focus and think, what the hell's Ron saying tonight on his video? What the hell's Ronnie Bo saying about us in his book? This is complete and utter madness. We are destroying ourselves from within. But I know from the Epstein case that once this starts, it's very difficult to get everyone back together because some of those people are still beefing to this day. So I call for unity amongst the community. And if Ron can't get back together with Ronnie, fair enough. But just drop it, guys, both of you. Get back to creating content. Now, the other person who was involved in this was Shane. Imagine when I heard Ronnie come on and tell his side of the story and, eloquently describe how he was feeling and how this had all hurt him and how he felt aggrieved. My heart went out for Ronnie. And when I heard him say that Shane had put his PayPal out there and took a load of money, and he felt that he did another live stream and there was hundreds of dollars came in and he should have had the same amount as that. I was furious at Shane. And when I sent messages to Shane last night, and when I got out of bed this morning, I said, Shane, send me your PayPal right now. I want to see everything. And he sent me his PayPal screenshots this morning. And what did I see? One contribution came in for Ronnie that night. And Shane, out of the goodness of his heart, sent Ronnie money from his own account to add to that for Ronnie. Now, I've recently had a podcast guest on, and she got about $700 in one night. And then on another night, she got 100. You never know how much money is going to come in from these super chats and other things. So to automatically assume that
Facts.
one night you're getting this and another night you're going to get the same is a false assumption. Now, it's easy enough for me to say I've seen Shane's PayPal. Yeah, I could be making this up and just protecting Shane. I have told Shane he has got to send his statement to Jag, and she's going to see these receipts, and she can see that this is a fabrication, that Shane stole this money. He hasn't stole this money. Shane has MK'd, altered his brain, taken all these pharmaceuticals, and he's messed up in the past. We've gone over that. But he's the kind of guy who would give you the shirt off his back. And in the past, he's shown a history of doing that. And Ron, you are exactly right, Maggie and Jag. Ron overreacts to situations. When he thinks something's done unjust to himself, he goes off and he screams. I've got voice messages from Ron screaming down the phone at me. Ronnie Bo's got them. Jag's got them. Shane's got them. We've all got them. And like you said, Jag, any of us could have put those online at any time to make Ron look like a raving lunatic. When I watched Ron's video last night and he was saying Ronnie Bo's a fucking idiot and swearing and saying all these vulgar things and referencing Hitler, I was disgusted that these things were being said. Maggie, I agree with you totally. Ron should have
It's
just
an
got online.
oversimplification. Like I said, I understand, but it was an oversimplification. I think there is a big
Yeah.
misunderstanding. I think there is too much emotion.
He should have got
So
online
much
and
emotion.
Ron should have just got online and calmly put down the whole conversations and said, here's my side of the story. Ronnie has taken some of these conversations out of context. There's been some misunderstandings, and I want to put this to rest. And I think that's where we're at now with it. We need
And the
to
thing
get the
also,
situation
Sean, to be fair,
de-escalated.
but Sean, also to be fair to Ronnie, there is like a big part of the conversation at the beginning that's just missing. And
No,
it's
I
like,
agree. I'm not trying to defend Ron. I
like I
agree. I'm
feel
not trying to
both of
defend
them.
him
Yeah, I feel both of
in
them
that
just went bow, bow, bow because Jag, let's not like lie also. Ronnie Bo wrote a book.
The book, Maggie,
Called
the book. Do you know how long, Maggie, it takes to write a book? I've written
Yo,
17. At the least, it takes months. Sometimes it takes years. You don't just have a beef with someone and put out a book the next week. This
yo,
book.
Don't say that. Hold up. You got a beef with somebody, you gonna put a book out. Go ahead, man. That's a lie. I think all y'all lying. I think all y'all lying on that one. That boy ain't put no book out. He got a beef with somebody, so he wrote a book about it. What?
Has been in progress for a long time. It takes years. You don't just have a beef with someone and put out a book the next week.
yo,
This book has been in progress for a long time, which
Ronnie
makes you
Bo. Just to say to
question.
everyone, Ronnie Bo is here. I'm gonna add
Good.
him.
Please add him.
Hi, Ronnie.
Hello, Ronnie.
I'm sorry, Ronnie, that you felt that I was like being weird and rude. I'm sorry.
All right, Magic, just let me say this. Shaun, I told you, you need to do this on your channel, bro. Don't try to use my sisters. Don't try to work through them and bring this shit on their platform and you know, to where you feel like it's a smaller audience. For one, you never said we was doing nothing on Magic Show. You text me and you didn't ask me to participate in nothing. You said you gonna address it with Jaguar Wright on her show. You didn't tell me to participate in nothing. Then you have Maggie send me this last minute leak, like bro, what's really going on? You know what I mean? Like,
Ronnie, what's going on is I'm
type?
trying to de-escalate the situation, and you're just finding more faults. We're trying to get everybody to calm down here, man.
We're not gonna de-escalate nothing like that. You got your people, then you have the audacity to call him somebody of value after all the shit he done did and said and still did an interview. Now look, I put mine in the book. You know why? Because y'all getting paid off the views that y'all make about me. So now my book For every view he got on what he said, my book sold a unit for every view and more. So if he had 1,500 views now for what he said about me in his interview, my book sold 1,500 units already. So while y'all getting paid off this content, you know what I mean, I'm getting paid off it too in the form of my book.
Ronnie, I wish you well with your book. I hope you make a fortune from it. Can I ask you a question, please?
Man, ask me a question.
Have you been to prison?
Man, come on, bro. You know I've been to prison. Why would you ask me a stupid ass question?
All right. So in prison, when two guys have a beef, how is it settled? Is it settled mano, or do they run around trying to get everybody involved and causing mayhem? How is a beef settled between two people in prison?
Hey, look, you ain't making no valid point about nothing, man. Ron knows what's going on. I said it in the book. I exposed his messages in
Please
the book.
answer the question, Ronnie. How is a beef settled?
Please, Ronnie, please, and my channel as your little
No, ain't
sister,
no please
please.
nothing. Ain't no please shit. Y'all didn't want to. You think y'all gonna let him do it his way? No. The book is entitled "Conspiracy to Colonize Our Culture" because of what I'm going through with them, and they not the only ones. They just made it more relevant because now I got a prime example of what's going on because of people like your co-host, Ron, and your moderator Shane or whatever he is, and that don't make you look good, Sean. I was gonna leave you out of this, but now I'm seeing how you trying to play and go about it, like you making yourself look as fraudulent as they look. You know what I mean?
All right, let me
I'm
give
just
the
gonna
answer to
say,
that question. If Ronnie's
Ronnie,
not going to give the answer,
I chose
I'll
the
give the answer to the
title. I
question.
chose the title. I chose the
I'm
title.
going to give the answer to this question because Ronnie's not giving it. If you're in prison and two guys have a beef, they tell them, you guys squash this beef and move on. Or you guys have a fight, squash the beef, and we move on. Because when they run around gossiping and getting everybody in, it causes mayhem. The prison gets locked down and nobody can function. And that's exactly what we've got here. People trying to get encouraged to jump in on both sides. So not only are two people who are on the same page now fighting, but both sides are completely fighting. We're completely divided, distracted, and we can no longer focus on our mission. Don't you see that, Ronnie? We're trying to expose the same people.
No.
We have the same beliefs. We're on the same mission, brother.
No, we
to be
not.
fighting like this.
Not at all. Y'all don't even know. Y'all keep saying our community and our culture. Y'all don't know shit about our culture. You know what I mean? And we're for the record, what side is you talking about? It's just me against y'all. I don't have no sides other than this. This is me and the people behind me on this, and that's it. Well, I don't know about shit about no other sides. It's me against your people, and now it's me against you, Shaun Attwood, because I don't like how you going about it. So you thought this was gonna de-escalate something. Now you only escalated something because now y'all pissed me off, and that's where you fucked up at.
Ronnie, honestly, I'm just gonna pray that you're able to calm down because I don't know what's going on in your life. I've just come on here to try and make the peace, and you're trying to turn me apart for no reason. You just said I've badmouthed your community. Can you please? Do you have quotes of me badmouthing your community? Where's your receipts?
Bro, what you just say? I was just watching the shit you were just saying on here as far as our community. Don't act like I'm a part of your community. I'm not a part of your community. This is my community. I'm Ronnie.
I thought you was my friend, Ronnie. I thought you was.
No,
we were all on the same page.
Ain't no friend, bro. You wait till the last minute to even address this situation and expect me to just click on a link. I don't even know what's going on. That ain't no friend.
Ronnie, I've had a sick baby.
That was my fault. That was my fault. I'm sorry.
And I've been on the road for 2 days. You're saying I'm leaving it to the last minute. We have lives, Ronnie. We can't just jump on live streams because you've got a problem with us. It doesn't work like that.
Yeah, I do got a problem with y'all. And I tried to leave you out of this because of Jaguar Wright. Because I got love and respect for that lady. I see her as a sister. So I was going to leave you out of this. But now, I ain't trying to hear none of that shit. It is a problem now. And instead of de-escalating it, now y'all just escalated it. And it's gonna get worse for y'all. Like, y'all.
Well, Ronnie, whatever problem you've got with me, can you please state it? Because I've just viewed you as a friend. I've viewed you as someone who was part of our family on the channel, and that we were on the same mission of exposing these monsters. So Whatever I've done
might
wrong
I
to you, can you
interject?
please?
Yes, please,
Might
Jag. Ronnie, Jag
might
is
I
here, please.
might I interject? Number one, hey bro,
What it do, Jack?
how are you?
I'm good, but
Good. I want you to listen to me for one
mhm,
second.
I'm gonna listen to you, sis.
I have never told you what to think or how to feel, have I?
Absolutely not. You gave me
That's
advice and
not a,
I take it.
that's not about to change. I cannot tell you how to react. All I can tell you is that I do not like all of this infighting. I do not like all of the distraction. There have been a great many things that are wrong that need to be righted. I think what Shaun is really just trying to get to the heart of is, when did we get to the point where we had to take it to media before we brought it to each other? I don't know. I don't want to speak for you,
Okay,
Shaun, but I kind of just feel like that's where you're at with it. If I'm wrong, please someone correct me.
yeah, let me cut you off now. I
Okay.
addressed this I addressed this in November. Before I published the book, before we got on here and all that, I addressed this in November. Shaun Attwood was trying to act like he wasn't even aware of what's going on. How you not gonna be aware of the people who working for you? How you not gonna like come on, man, like stop
Okay,
playing
can
with
I
me. Like,
say something? Can I say something right quick, Ronnie? And this is the only reason why I said to you, I think you should have a talk with Shaun directly. I'm going to tell you right now that some of these people that you've had issue with, I have also had issue with recently. Um, and in a manner in which me nor Odell appreciated, we chose to handle it the way we handled it. And what we came to find out was that Shaun wasn't involved in any of it, which is why I had asked you to speak to him directly, because the truth is when it comes to the whole breakdown, I didn't realize that this was going on since November. I thought that there was an issue. I spoke to you, I spoke to Ron. I told Ron what I thought and how he should approach things. And when I heard that there was another fallout, I said, well, ain't nothing that I can do about that. You got to handle it the way you want to handle it. I can only intervene where I see room for intervention. But when people become committed to just swearing out war, without letting everyone else know. And Ronnie, I also wanted to just interject. I think when Shaun says community, he's not speaking about the Black community, or, he's speaking about the community that's been created here on YouTube, for all of the people who have a vested interest in seeing the real monsters go down.
Exactly.
Um, I just wanted to
yeah, I ain't
clarify
part of
that
that,
because I wanted to make sure.
part of that shit either. I ain't part of no none of
I
them.
know you're not. Listen to me, Ronnie. I know you're not. And that's why I keep telling people, this is your road. You got drug into this thing because you were just trying to find a brighter way. Your path is your path. I can't tell you how to walk that path, just like can't nobody tell me how to walk mine. You're in a fight with an 800-ton gorilla. Who am I to tell you what artillery to use? I can't. Just like can't nobody tell me. All I can do is say, keep your eyes open. Always be willing to talk, even if it is to your enemy. And know that as long as you're doing what you're doing with God at the head of it, it don't really matter what anybody understand. I love
I,
you and I believe in you. And that doesn't change. But this misunderstanding, it ain't helping nobody.
Got that part right. I know one thing. Auntie, Auntie Leia, you's a cutie. Oh, excuse me. Back to, dude, Ronnie. I don't know. I don't understand. I don't understand what's going on, man. I don't understand. I'm trying to. dude, I'm gonna have to call Ronnie Bo myself, man, and break some things down. Because I'm gonna let him know. He down with Jaguar Wright. I'm down with Jaguar Wright. And yeah, I'm gonna have to give him a call, man. Let him speak what he's talking about without no interruptions, man. Because this is ridiculous. This is crazy ridiculous. I don't understand his side. I understand Shaun's side. Shaun, my man. I wish to grow up to be anywhere close to what Shaun's doing. Real talk. You know, now Ron can talk and go off the deep end because that's what Shaun just said. I don't know, man. Let's get it together. That's my man, though. How can you have a family, dude? What are you supposed to do when you got your whole brothers and sisters, you love your whole family, and your brothers and sisters is fighting, and you the youngest? What you supposed to do? You know what I'm saying? That's crazy.
And I think that's just where it all comes down to for me.
Okay,
Ronnie,
Jack.
it breaks my heart, Ronnie, that you and Ron have fallen out like this. It really does, because you guys were just trying to make positive changes in the world. When you went missing, Ron did the longest live stream in the history of the channel. He said, "I'm not going to bed until I find out where Ronnie Bo is," and he stayed up all night.
How much money y'all make off them views?
I'm losing money right now, Ronnie, because 90% of my content got deleted yesterday.
I asked you that not because of me. My only point with as an individual. However, you see this what I got on my shirt. This a brand I've been building since 2004. It's been 21 years, right? I have, since I've been on these platforms wearing this, I have thousands of people been asking could they buy these. You know what? I could have made thousands of dollars off selling these. But you know what? I don't want nobody wearing this unless I know for sure they know how to represent me and what my brand, my company, my organization represent. So for you to have people like Ron and Shane, like Shane, I tried to send him a screenshot showing him when y'all was telling people to donate, because I really don't get on these platforms telling people to donate. Y'all was asking your audience to donate to me. For some strange reason, all the donations got rejected. So I sent that as a screenshot to Shane to show him, like, look, bro, I don't know what's going on, but everything got rejected. And Shane had the nerve to say, all those thirsty women sending you money. Like, bro, you the same person on here trying to get pity, have people send you money because of your health issues. But now, when the same people sending me money, you want to call these great women, these beautiful women who just want to support Ronnie Bo, a bunch of thirsty women. Like, I don't respect that, bro. And that's your people. They represent the Shaun Attwood channel. Ain't nobody who representing this gonna do no foul shit that I wouldn't do. So that make you look bad, bro. And you
Ronnie, when you were talking about Shane on to Maggie the other day, and I was listening to what you're saying about Shane, this money was sent to his PayPal. I was furious at Shane. I saw Maggie was furious at Shane, and we were all thinking that Shane's ripped you off. He's defrauded you. I couldn't believe it, and I was totally on your side, Ronnie. So the first thing I did was, when I got home, I demanded that Shane send me his PayPal statement, and he's got it ready to send to Jag. And I looked at his statement, and the night you're talking about, one donation came in for you on his PayPal. And not only that, he added money from his own account to send to you personally. So I know there's a misunderstanding here, and it can be cleared up. We've got the receipts, and we want to clear this up, Ronnie. That's why I'm on the channel right now.
Even if that's true, what you got to say about him calling your subscribers a bunch of thirsty women for sending me money? What you got to say about that, Shaun?
Where is the receipt?
Shane is kind of misogynistic. That is just a fact. He's a little misogynistic, but I think it's just that.
Show me where he said that, Ronnie, and I will reprimand him.
I sent it to you. It's in your. You were just messaging me on WhatsApp. I sent it to you. Why you?
Yeah, he did. He did say that. I saw it.
Hold up, y'all. The red horse running through me. I gotta take a bathroom break. So we're gonna do a pause for the All right, I'm back, man. I'm back. Let's keep going, man. I don't know. Most time when I come back, I got something to say, but I ain't got nothing to say this time. Let's keep rolling. Here we go.
I saw it, but Shane needs some sensitivity training.
Shame.
Yeah, I'm not here to defend what Shane has said or what Ron said
Mhm.
when it comes to this beef. I'm just trying to de-escalate the situation.
Exactly. I think Shane is just he is a little misogynistic, and that's about it. He needs sensitivity training.
Like, man,
Yes.
listen, I'm gonna be honest. You pissed me off earlier. I'm gonna give you a pass for that. You my sister, I love you. Jag, you my sister, I love you. But I'm gone. I don't got shit else to talk about.
Ronnie,
Hmm. Like I said, Shane needs some sensitivity training. He did make those
Agreed.
comments.
Wait a minute. I done missed something. I had to go to the bathroom, man. Wait a minute. Pump your brakes, cousin. I done missed something. God dang it. 1, 2, 3, 4.
What Shane
Let's
has
go
said or
back.
what,
Here
what
we go.
Ron said when it comes to this beef. I'm just trying to de-escalate the situation.
Exactly. I think Shane is just he is a little misogynistic, and that's about it. He needs sensitivity training.
Like, man,
Yes.
listen, I'm gonna be honest. You pissed me off earlier. I'm gonna give you a pass for that. You my sister, I love you. Jag, you my sister, I love you. But I'm gone. I don't got shit else to talk about.
Ronnie,
Hmm. Like I
Hey, I done missed something, man, and I can't get it back. So I ain't gonna rewind it no more. Let's keep going.
said, Shane needs some sensitivity training. He did make those
Agreed.
comments.
Agreed.
He needs some sensitivity training for race and feminist, because how he treated me personally, I that's why I know that he's a little misogynistic, because how he treats me is like I am kind of below him, not now but before. So for sure, I think Shane needs a lot of sensitivity training, because he's causing misunderstanding all over. And for Ronnie, it didn't look misogynistic. I think he thought he was jealous and wanted the money for himself. But as I know Shane, I don't think it was about him wanting the money. It was about him being insensitive.
Yes, I agree with you entirely. And Jag, I mean,
Mm.
what do you think we can do to de-escalate? Because it's just
Here
I
we
think we
go.
can ignore it and move on. I think people need to stop worrying about other people's business. I think people need to stop running around, colluding with people who we know are against our agenda. I mean, the truth is all of this could have easily been avoided if people just had stayed focused and stayed on course. And I think we got to get past the distractions. I think everyone needs to stop expecting that everyone thinks and feels the exact same way, because we don't. All of us have
But
different approaches to how we deal with things.
but we're
I
stronger
think what
together.
Oh, no, absolutely. So, what we need to do is to learn how to rely on each other's strengths and to stop focus on each other's weaknesses. Like, I really think that has become a big part of the distraction. Everyone is so busy trying to pick apart what people aren't doing. We're missing the fact of all we're not accomplishing with the time that we're wasting on things that really don't matter.
exactly.
Mhm.
Race should never have become a part of these conversations.
Yep.
Sexism should have never become a part of these conversations. Pocket watching and money hoarding should never have become a part of these conversations.
And look at the origin of where this race thing came from. The Cheryl chick and
Yeah,
what's his name? Donut? Do not or
yeah,
donut? How do you pronounce
yeah.
it?
Do
Do not,
not, yeah,
do
do
not,
They were
not.
do
they were
not.
saying
Dag!
At-
It's do
Atwood's
not.
Atwood's colonizing the black community, and he
Uh-huh.
only focuses on black predators. And it was sad to hear Ronnie repeating that exact same words from Cheryl and do not or donut. And
It's
they
because
haven't
Understanding
he
this
even
is
feels
looked.
attacked. He's triggered.
this is
When someone is
America.
triggered, you look like that. I don't like when people are seeming to insult him in the chat, not on the panel, because I can really see that he is extremely triggered. That is someone that I've probably lived a lot of racism. So one of the ism. So now that he's seeing, like I said, I think Ron to defend Shane probably was extremely rude and condescending. Ron is a condescending person when he's mad, and as a fellow condescending person, when I'm mad, I can recognize that. And
Yeah.
when a white man, and yes, Ron is from Scott, like he's not from America, but a white man being condescending toward a black man, a black American man, is going to be seen not as condescending, but as racism.
Can I just say something to Ronnie? Because I hope he's watching.
Mm-hmm.
Ronnie, I hope everything calms down and you find peace of mind. I look at you, you and Ron, as both just warriors on this mission. And, you know, I
They
was so
are.
proud to be associated with both of you. You raised a point that I wasn't able to talk to you about today, and I'd just like to address that now. And you said that I was focusing on black predators. I'd never focused on any white predators. Well, people familiar with my channel know I had 60 million views on the Epstein case. We were covering it for years. They were all white predators. I wrote books I've got a book called Who Killed Epstein, and a book called Elite Predators, from Jimmy Savile and Lord Mountbatten to Maxwell and Epstein, all white predators. I spent the most of my career in going after, if we're talking about the survivor stories and that kind of things, where the predators have been white. So I know Cheryl and them don't do any research and they just clickbait and they just, say things off the top of their heads. But please don't repeat the false narratives that these people are putting out and let it poison. You've got to do your research, man. If you're writing books, it involves research. And if you go back and look at the trajectory of what's happened on my channel, you'll see it's only recently now, when this Diddy story came out, that we went down that road. Yeah.
Well, can I tell you something, Sean?
Mm-hmm.
Andy Signore was talking about how this exact same thing happened to him with the Amber Heard and Johnny Depp trial, the community it was built online, and how the exact same thing you said already happened to you with the Epstein, and now here we are with the Diddler. And I think the Jigga Man is on deck. But ever since all of this infighting started, the conversation about what they've actually done and how they're using all these distractions to numb people's mind, it's working. Their plan is working. And when you have the ability to say, hey, I see the plan, I see it's working, I want intervention here. I want to do something. We gotta do something different. A friend of mine once said, in order to get something you've never had, you've got to do something you've never done. So let's figure that out. Let's figure out what thing we haven't already done that can change the course of this in some way. I mean, we can't change the outcome, but we can bend the circumstances.
And we can change the outcome. If we focus on exactly what Shaun did, we gotta agree to disagree, man. I don't know what the problem is. God dang. I think I know what the problem is, but I don't even want to go there. Come on, Ronnie. God dang, boy, you was on my team. Hey, I know what I want to do. I want to interview Shaun Attwood. That's what I want to do, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm a get in touch with the right people and say, look, man, I want to interview the man. That's what I want to do. I want to sit down and have one-on-one conversation with the man. He's the man, y'all. If y'all see how he moves and understand what he's doing, he's the fucking man, y'all. He is the man. How in the world you end up in jail and you the man? That's all I gotta say, man. God.
What we
And
need
I
to do
just
that has never been done is stop listening to our fucking feeling and just be rational.
that part. That's a good place to start. Whatever it may be, Shaun, I consider you in league. I consider us in league. I consider you an ally and a friend. I'm sorry for all of the misfortune. I don't even think anybody's really grasping um the loss you just shared with us. 90% of your Diddy content could easily add up to, with the loss of ad revenue attached to it, 50% of your platform, of what you bring in, and all of the people you pay, and the life that you live, and the family you support. That is a huge levy. And to be
It's a
handling it,
it's the risk we take when we go after these bastards.
we're gonna, you're gonna make it all back. You're gonna make it all back and then some.
I'm not worried
You
about
know,
that.
because
I'm just glad I've met people like you guys, and we do have this community, and we are on this mission, and it doesn't matter what these outside influences try to destroy it. We're going to keep on going. No matter what happens around us, we'll get through it. I got through it with Epstein, and we'll get through it this time.
and there will be a different outcome. There will be the unity that you've been working so hard to keep in place, and you do have an ally in me to help be one of the arms to lock that chain in. We're going to figure this out. But you
The only
do
way they'll stop
have,
us, Jag, is if they throw us in prison.
well, I don't even think they'd be able to stop us from there. I'm pretty effective in jail. Oh, put me
We'll
in
be
jail. Listen to
cellmates
me.
collaborating together.
Hey, look, we can write a book, and we can make a screenplay, and I can do the score. We'll have Odell produce it. We'll do it Tupac style. Yeah. You know, when life gives you lemons, shuck them and bail. No, I'm joking. You know, but seriously, I love the fact that we can make it through these very hairy situations and find a moment of levity. And that goes to show that there's a lot of humanity here. And that's what we're working uh, to support, aid, and protect. And it's my honor to share that mantle with you, friend. Thank you, Shaun, for taking the
And
time.
it's my honor to have you guys as my friend as well. And much love and respect. And on that positive note, I'm going to sign off and go and create some content. So thank you
Yeah,
guys.
you better get to work. Get to work.
Bye,
Cheerio. Take care. Much
Shaun.
love. Much love, everybody. Good night.
Wow.
Well, that just happened on your channel, huh?
Oh, God. Yes.
I know I had to call. I'm under the weather, man. I'm under the weather. So, hey, that's interesting right there. That's interesting. One of the things you got to understand is Jaguar, Ronnie Bo, Maggie, Shaun, everybody that was on this panel, they are trying their best to move forward on what. Gotta understand what the mission is. And Ronnie Bo mission is completely different from everybody else. And his Ronnie Bo mission has a lot to do with race, black people. So Shaun and Ron is, in his eyes, is automatically the enemy. I'm thinking. I could be wrong. Let me know if I'm right or wrong. But the thing about it is, Shaun knows how to attract the people. Jaguar Wright knows how to attract the people. So in order for you to learn how to attract the people, you got to study the people that are doing the attracting. Think about that. If you want to better yourself, you have to study the people who are great at where you want to be. They are great at doing what? Attracting people. And that's how you make a change in your own life. I got a cold. I apologize. I'm in the Philippines, visiting family and friends. So y'all take it light, take it slow. Y'all tell them Uncle Mike told you so. Peace out.